Okay, now let's listen in. Yes, okay, great. We are in fact streaming. Perfect, perfect. Hold on, apparently my... that's embarrassing. Little bit of an echo there. My apologies, my freaking headphone wasn't plugged in, but we are still like sounds okay. Yep, okay, good. That's me talking. So you heard me the sounds from the my sound check is terrible, but what am I gonna do? Anyway, good morning everybody. This is your pal Minsk. We're gonna do a little bit of art seeing today as well. That's my plan for today. I've already looked up a picture. We're going to be working on Shutterstock, a photo by Sari Nurmawanti. That was there early up. So we're going to do that as a practice first, and then we're going to start a original work. Let's cue up the rain wave for some music. Some Final Fantasy XIV right away. Starting off the music. Okay. Good choice. I'll take it. Sorry, I'm a bit stuffy this morning. Hold on, let me just really quickly... gross sounds, but I'm gonna have to... I'm hoping, like, I guess... It has been a while since I vacuumed. I'm gonna do that today later. Probably should have done it earlier than today. Might be a bit dusty here, so maybe dust is causing my noise... my nose to act up. Anyway, let's... get on with it. We're gonna be drawing. This is a food-related picture, so hopefully I'm not gonna have to end the stream early when I get hungry. It is a batch of French fries in a kind of this weird conical container. So that's our practice for today. Still life, if you will. Kind of modern still life, because instead of a bunch of like fruit or anything, it's just a bowl of gross ass French fries. And I say gross ass, but I eat like tons of them, but they're not super good for you, French fries. Although I imagine there must be some way to make French fries. If you like home make the French fries from like actual potatoes. There must be a way to make those healthy then, but probably the ones you're gonna have in a restaurant setting are not the epitome of health, I don't think. There's also this weird bowl here. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a dipping cup receptacle. I wonder if that's what this here is, because there's like this separate cup hanging from the side of this thing, like so. Truth be told, I'd like to jump into my actual piece of work that I'd like to do today, but like that's the reason I made the show, is we need to do like this, like I've talked about it in the past. My idea for like doing these art streams was that I'd have like the work and then the play. And the work is this, like just like practicing still life and stuff. And like, you know, like practicing sketching actual photos, not just drawing wacky anime art or video game art or fantasy art, crazy stuff like that, you know. Gotta put some work in on other stuff as well. So that's what we're doing. Otherwise, we won't improve as artists, I guess. Of course, I've also talked in the past that, you know, is that important? Or is it important that you enjoy just drawing stuff? I don't know, but let's pretend for a minute that I'd like to actually sharpen up my skills rather than just draw whatever video game I like at the moment. So let's learn to draw some French fries. This is the French fries in this cup holder. If someone has seen this kind of thingy somewhere, be sure to let me know, because this is interesting. I've never seen this. It kind of has like ice cream vibes, this receptacle. But it's like a metal like mesh with like a paper inside. And it's just like for storing the French fries in there. It is not a is not a freaking crunchy cone ice cream. The weird thing is, hold on, there's like a... This thing's on like this wooden board. Very artisanal. Artisanal. There's like a... kind of like cloth here-ish. It's kind of like this cloth. Just put it like that. Yeah. The weird thing is there are some pastries on this like board to the side, like oh gosh, what are these called? Like the kind of really twisty like bun pastry, like sugary, you know. They have like this swirly bit, you know. I forget what these are called in English, embarrassingly enough. The weird thing is that in Finland, these things are called Dallaspulla, which means like Dallas bun. I think it's just an fact because we only refer to the really big pastries like these as Dallas buns. I think that's supposed to be like a gag about, hey, freaking Texas, everything's big, so freaking this is what they look like in Dallas, these buns. Like, but as far as I know, they're not like not interested particularly in pastries like these in Dallas. It's not like a famous local delicacy, I don't think. I'm free to be corrected, so let me know, Dallas folks out there, do you have a thriving pastry scene in Dallas? And of course, I've been to Dallas, of course, several times, because I lived right nearby, actually, as a kid. But that's the kind of details I don't remember, was there a bunch of pastries, because that's not something we went for super often. I'm putting the topmost layer again like an idiot, but that's fine, I'll just move it down there. Only problem is now 3 is underneath 1 and 2. Ugh! Sufferable. Huh, I used a rough pencil tool when I should have used design pencil for this, like, first thing. No big deal. Oh, what's this? What's this, like, early first couple of albums of Iron Maiden music? What is this? Lords of Thunder. It looks like a Sega CD game. Never heard of Lords of Thunder for the Sega CD, but this is some cool music. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it will be okay, even though I forgot to switch to design pencil that I usually use for this like early sketch part. Like I think we'll be fine. Now that we start adding in the little details. Let's see. So this is like a framework here. Like a metal frame, so a bit of a shiny underneath here. Shiny and chrome, as they say. This one loops here, where this cup holder is. Kind of bends around like this. Okay, it's a little less Iron Maiden-y now, but like the beginning was very like 2 minutes to midnight. Well, that's fine. I haven't had a chance to listen to the new Iron Maiden album yet, Senjutsu. Beyond the couple of music videos that they've made, Writing on the Wall was okay. Stratego was a very good song. I really liked that song. Good vibe. I've read impressions from the metal community. The ones who don't like automatically hate anything that isn't death and black metal anyway. There is that crowd as well. There are the folks who are like, yeah, well, you know, lighter metal's cool too. Everyone seems pretty thrilled by Senjutsu. The general vibe is good. A little bit of like, this is not the direction I like that Maiden has taken. Which is understandable. They started doing they became prog Maiden, basically. in the 2000s. Like, Bruce Dickinson's return on Brave New World, it was already leaning on that, kind of. There was some pretty long songs on Brave New World. But then, like, Dance of Death is where it really started to go crazy with, like, a couple of 7-minute long songs. And I think most of them are, like, 5 minutes long at least. And it just kept getting crazier and crazier. I was like, I remember when Final Frontier came out, like, I was like, this is the, like, maximum... This is, like, almost exactly the maximum amount of minutes that a CD can have. Music got it. Like, they can't keep making albums any longer, because, you know... Like an idiot, I was like, you know, that's, you know... Albums are still the golden standard for like CDs are still the golden standard for what constitutes an album. I was completely blind to how vinyl was coming back around that time. Well, of course, then Book of Souls came out, and it was so huge that they had to sell it on 2 CDs. That was like that was the answer to the question of how can you keep making longer albums when you've already reached the end of the CD, and it's like, oh, okay, we just make a double CD one. Haven't really listened to Book of Souls either, actually. That one, I've read that people were like, they were like, done. Like, these songs don't need to be this damn long. Like, there's like a couple of songs that are at least 10 minutes long in that. Including, of course, the impossible Empire in the Clouds, an 18-minute long song, the longest song that Maiden has ever made. It even beats out Rime of the Ancient Mariner with like 4 minutes. I'm gonna say, I love this prog Maiden. I love the prog bent that Maiden has gone with over the last, like... I love it, basically, all Maiden, basically. So, like, I'm... Wow, this is Mega Man's theme from Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, the first Marvel v. Capcom. It's cool, they picked out freaking the intro to Mega Man 2. That's really cool. This is Mega Man 2, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. That's amazing. Anyway, I love this prog vibe that they did. Like, especially like Dance of Death was really important to me as a kid. I thought that it was excellent music. Something like Passchendaele and Dance of Death itself, and Face in the Sand, I think, was on that album. Really good music, I think. And then For the Greater Good of God was really good, too. And Final Frontier. It's funny, I dropped off after Final Frontier on Maiden, but like, it's not like I hate the guys. I love their prog work. They're like super long albums, so I think I might actually be like, yeah, Book of Souls, freaking 13-minute long song. Why the hell not? I have listened to Empire of the Clouds, and that is a very good song. A very good song. You gotta listen. It's 18 minutes long. Like, you gotta listen to it for the spectacle, at least. Alright, let's see if Old Snake won. That's what I voted for. Oh no, freaking Terra won. That's fine, too. This is a great jam, too. I voted for Old Snake, but hey, hell yeah. Terra's theme is beautiful. I had this for my ringtone for a long while. Gosh, I'm stuffy. I'm really sorry, everybody. It's the problem with doing a stream in the morning. I'm still stuffy in the morning. I wanted to do a stream in the morning because I was like, I'm like super pumped and motivated to do it. I was gonna stream yesterday, but things conspired against me. Well, not conspired. I was just like, I did some recording in the morning. I went out for a walk in the midday, and I did some chores, and I went to the sauna, and then, like, although I was getting close to like 5 o'clock when I was planning on streaming yesterday, after all that, I was just like, I am really tired, and I just want to take a day off now and just be like, bleh. So I decided, executive decision, let's move this in the morning of next day when I'll probably be more jazzed. And I am, but, yeah. Then my allergies are always acting up in the morning. Oh no. Oh my god, I can't help myself. Oh no. Yeah, we'll get through it. I'm trying to draw some of the crumples on this paper. You know, it's like a napkin that's inside this metal frame that the French fries are being held in a very fancy French fry container. Let me know if anyone's seen something like this. If I eat at anything fancier than your basic fast food place, you know, the French fries will usually just be... Well, they will have like this like metal mesh cage thing that they come in very often, actually. So this isn't that crazy, but that's still like kind of basic compared to this right here. Oh gosh, how do I draw like this? Like a felt. It's like kind of like a quilt. I don't know what I'm doing here, but like not quilt, like woolen almost, like this, like it's like a towel that's here. I don't know why there's a towel here. Oh, you know, it's probably like a fancy like napkin. Instead of like a napkin, you have like this like towel for your hands, I guess, and then they hand wash them at this establishment. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. Anyway, let's start putting in the shape of these fries, and hopefully I'm not going to get hungry while drawing this. I didn't have a super hearty breakfast, so I think I'll be okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to leave you guys for just a second with Terra's theme here. I'm going to go grab go really quickly grab a allergy pill, so I'll get into better shape as we keep streaming here, because I'm gonna try and do, like, you know, I want to stream for like an hour more from this moment at least. We'll see how far we get. Yeah, I can't be Mr. Snotman for that many hours. That's gonna ruin everything. Just like that, and there. Apparently I can't be Mr. Smotman to fill up that picture. Yeah. Golden Sun music. That's some good stuff from Motoi Sakuraba. Yeah, you guys enjoy that for just a second, and I will be back in a moment. Alright. That didn't take too long. Yeah. A popped a hay fever pill. That helps with dust allergies as well. Where the hell did I put my stylus? There it is. It rolled underneath my... I have gone underneath my, my tablet. Bleh. Okay, no viewers yet. No comments. That's fine. We'll manage for the moment. It is the eternal challenge, being on Twitch, isn't it? Or really any streaming platform is you had to kind of stream into the ether. I know that's like all these statistics that people have looked up, like it's always been like, oh yeah, like majority of people are just like talking to themselves into this void, waiting for like someone to like fill that void. What is this song? This is really awesome. Oh, Mega Man 02. Oh yeah, of course. Wonder where this plays at that. I don't remember. I have played 02, but I don't remember where this plays. I don't remember it super well, except for the really awesome fight against the Panther boss. Because, yeah, it's like... The Panther dude, like, it's a level on a train, and you're, like, running down the length of a train, so that's already pretty awesome. But then for the boss fight, you, like, get to the front of your train, and the POV switches to be from the front, and there's a second train that's pulled up next to you that the Panther guy's on. And then you, like, fight from that POV, like, jumping between the two trains, for the both of you. Now that I think about that, that's probably one of my favorite bosses ever, just because the presentation was sick, and I remember the boss being pretty fun, too. Which is funny, because, like, it's been over a decade since I played it, but clearly since I remember that, like, over a decade later, it must have been awesome. Like, I can't really remember... I'm trying to remember any other boss from that game. I can't really do it. I think there was, like, a polar bear. I only remember that because it was somehow annoying. I wonder what made it annoying. Yeah, I remember the polar bear being awful in that game. As polar bears often are. No, that's not fair. Polar bears are nice. I'm just saying that, like, they will screw you up. They are not... They're not like the other bears, which will usually... It's like, they're more scared of you than you are of them. Well, not polar bears. You better watch your back when those show up. But especially if they're like robot polar bears, who like shoot ice or something, I assume is what they do. Ooh, and more Motoi Sakuraba. Nice, this is from Star Ocean. Sick. Yeah, I'm feeling immediately just getting up, walking over and getting that hay fever pill. I feel a little better in my nose. This cup should have been wider because this like bun is like covered up at this point. Like it should have gone like this. Ah well. You know what? This is a pretty good bun. I'm actually happy with how that looks. Pretty delighted by the look of that bun. Bun. Oh man, what am I gonna eat today? Because like. Can't just go and get more fast food at this point. But like, we had a Christmas party with my group of friends, and I had a bunch of less healthy food there. So I should probably be a little more mindful about what I eat for a few days at least, especially because the actual holiday itself is coming, and there's going to be tons of eating there. I can't quite tell, you know, I'm looking at this, like, this right here, this, the dip sauce container. I can't quite tell, there's a little bit of orange here. I can't quite tell if that is, like, actual sauce at the bottom, or if it's just, like, pieces of, like, flakes of... It kind of looks like that, Oh, I don't know what is this stuff that they put in like sushi. Not in the sushi themselves, but they usually serve like a tiny little batch of like that kind of really vinegary vegetable thing that you eat. It's supposed to be like it's like radish or something. It kind of looks like pieces of that at the bottom of this cup. That's a weird thing to dip your fries into. So I don't know. Okay, fine. I am still quite sniffly. Yeah. Yeah. Let's blow our noses a little bit more. Ugh. God, if someone shows up right now, I'm not like you're hearing this freak. Okay, fine. By one chance, and I blew it. Blew it. Oh, jeez. I killed myself. No, there wasn't anybody here. Or they vanished very quickly once they heard that happening. Yeah, thankfully for myself, I am terrified of people, so... Although... Of course, I would like to have people to engage with on these streams. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm also, like, kind of happy that, like, oh god, I don't have to try and interact with people, especially people on the internet, you know, scary stuff. You know, like, back in the early aughts, when the internet was kind of taking off for the first time. It wasn't like super like everybody was on the internet yet, but you know, the growing generation was like connected to it. I know people were like you know, the moral panic was that these people are like completely useless in social encounters in real life. Like they have no social skills, but then they just like on the internet they're able to like socialize. I'm the complete opposite. I'm terrified of socializing online because there's like no rules of engagement online. Or well, you know, I guess in places it's getting better these days. Like people are waking up that you need like moderation to like foster a good community and everything, but there's still plenty of like there's still plenty of like, even in the good like fostered communities, there's still a sense of like you're not supposed to like kind of you're supposed to like not like be very like forward with your thoughts and like you know like really blunt and stuff, and it's like very scary. It's very scary. So like I'm like terrified of talking to people online. I used to do plenty of it as a kid, but you know, as a kid I did all sorts of crazy things. Not really. I was a pretty lame kid, but like as I've grown older, I like, why would I say that stuff online to people? That's crazy. That's like, you know, thinking nowadays. Yeah. So I'm like, you know, I'm not great at socializing in a real life setting either, because people terrify me then. But you know, at least I'm like, well, no one's gonna be an overtly blunt like person to me if like, you know, they think they think I suck. They'll probably just kind of like nod and kind of fade away from me, which is fine for me. Much more handleable than someone just opening up on me. Not that anyone's ever been a huge dick to me about anything on out of an offline setting. I guess at school, obviously, everyone was, you know, like junior high, but everyone was kind of a dick to everybody in that setting. So, although I did remember one case like where I was actually like surprised, like wow, that's like wow, that person was like not nice to me. Like it doesn't happen so bluntly, but like let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking at the music here. Got some Yakuza 3 apparently. Cool. Oh, cool. It's Sonic Rush Adventure. I'm gonna vote for that. I love me the Sonic Rush and Rush Adventure soundtracks. Both of them are excellent. Yeah, I thought about this when, you know, there was a little piece about Henry Cavill painting. Oh god. Sorry. Yeah, anyway, there was a piece about Henry Cavill painting Warhammer miniatures, which a lot of people were like, oh, that's so fun, that's so cool. This fancy actor, you know, he's like into nerdy stuff like that. It's very cute. I thought it was kind of cool. But like there was also kind of an undercurrent, or people were like some people were reading in that he was being made fun of for like well, you're like, why are you doing like these nonsense toys of Warhammer? It's very silly. Oops, no, right, wrong color. That got me to thinking, because I used to paint Warhammers as a teenager. I haven't done them, like, since, I don't know. Maybe in my early 20s I still tried to give it a go, but after that I haven't really had the spark to do it. I don't know. But anyway, I remember, actually, I do remember one time, like getting shit for that, and I didn't normally get shit for like even at like again at junior high where people were pretty mean to each other all the damn time. No one was like, everyone seemed to be like pretty on board with being nerds, so no one was like, that's a dumb hobby. Your hobby is dumb. So I guess points for that, guys at junior high. We were all right on that front. There were several of us. Like, there were some people with nerdier activities, but I don't remember anyone like super overtly being like, you bunch of dorks. But I do remember one case. I was at a birthday party of an acquaintance. Was it a birthday party? I was at some party of an acquaintance, and there was someone I didn't know. There's a friend of the acquaintance, so probably wouldn't describe as a friend of mine. He was hanging out there. At some point, I don't know, someone must have told him, like, mentioned my hobby, because he came up to me at one point like, "Whoa, you paint Warhammers?" And I didn't read at all what this guy was, like, saying, so I was like, I didn't, like, read into his tone or anything. I was just like, because he seemed, like, shocked, like, mouth hanging open, like, "You paint Warhammers?" I thought he was just, like, interested, so I was like, yes, I do, actually, yeah, I paint Warhammers, yeah, I collect them and paint them. And he didn't say anything else. He just walked off with this, like, starstruck look and his mouth agape, and he just was laughing, like, like it was the most ridiculous thing he'd ever heard. And I remember just being like, huh, well, that's pretty shitty. So that was kind of weird. I remember that stuck in my mind. Like, although I'm not really stuck in my mind, I haven't thought about it for like decades, not decades, like years, basically, several years. But this Henry Cavill thing made me, oh yeah, I have kind of been in like a situation like that, and I was, here, I try to be a nice guy, so I'm just gonna say, maybe that guy, we were all teenagers at the time. He was, teenager too. Maybe age has made him a chiller dude. Like, he wouldn't do that. Laugh at someone for having a hobby like that. I hope so. But so I'm not like super mad at the guy or anything. I'm not gonna hold it against him after all these years, but clearly it like had some effect on me, since I remember it years later. Fine, you can call me out for that. Like, I pressed it to memory to some extent, because I was able to recount the story years later. So, like, I guess, yeah, but water under the bridge at this point. Yeah, kind of, just thought it was a funny story. It's funny now. I didn't feel super great at the time, I don't think, but I was like, okay. And that's the only time, like, I really remember someone, like, dicking on, stuff that I like, I mean, apart from some amount of, like, my parents being like, can't you find anything more, Can't you find anything more productive than, this kind of comics or video games or whatever? Like, okay, and to my parents' credit, they never did that super hard either, but sometimes there was apparently some stuff that I was into that got that parent, like, answer. Most of the time, my parents have been super, super supportive of the stuff I do, absolutely. They like, no, I shouldn't be casting shade on my parents. They've always been good, my parents, but there's a couple of times when they're being like, can't you, they're like, this is, I find this, foolish enough for me to address my child putting time and effort, like, or interest into something like this, like some really dumb, like, Flash animations or something, or, something like that, Again, that's a parent thing. I'm not, obviously, not gonna hold that against them. Come on. Okay, I think this picture's about done here. Very nice. Although this, if I wasn't doing a practice, I probably would have, like, maybe used the elliptical tool to make some of these, like, round shapes, like the cup holder here. I ended up, like, just doing this. There we go. How long have we been streaming? 35 minutes. Hey, that's fine. I was like, I kind of want to get to drawing today, but I also want to, I also want to do some practice, so I'm not, like, completely, you know, it's like stretching before a workout, right? Gotta do it so you don't like screw up during the actual like exertion. So I wanted to do like this practice thing. I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm just gonna save that. Wata. And I guess I'm gonna take a break at this point. By the way, oh my god, you guys. Okay, fine. You remember last time I was trying to like do some painting on the con painting? Let me open it up really quickly. Oh, I'll talk this through before we go. Here's my con painting I did last time, remember? Like, or not painting, my drawing, but I wanted to like paint the shadows of the like world, so I took out my paint tool. And I was super unsatisfied with all the paint tools. I was like, wouldn't there like anything more softer? Oh, for freaking sake. I was on this thick paint tab here, but there's watercolor here where you can get some much cleaner tools, like... Well, actually, that's pretty 100 still. Like, I want like a really like watery brush. Why does it draw a pattern like that? What the hell? Okay. Soft lead, maybe? That's kind of what I was looking for. Like, look at that, like on a much softer. Like, I would have wanted to use that to like make the painting, but then I ended up doing this. So that's entirely on me for not looking at these like tools here, just being like, why are all these like so like aggressive? These paints, I don't know. But yeah, okay. So that was my big screw up last time. I know. I'm sorry, everybody. Do not save. That's fine. You live and you learn. That's how this works. So that wasn't my finest work because I did a bunch of stuff wrong there, but it was a learning experience. Next time I want to do like some shading, I will be like, let's get this, not this, like a soft bleed, because I like the kind of like edge there. Although, you know, again, I wish there was a tool where those like really like bleeds even harder. Oh, this one, I think. Maybe? I don't know. No, I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yeah, let's not do that. But, you know, I at least know there's more tools that I can play around with once I'm like, I need to do some painting, please. If I ever do. Like, maybe at some point... You know, maybe at some point I'm going to try and actually color a picture at last. I've been doing quite a bit now of this line art. I'm starting to feel kind of confident. Anyway, speaking of painting, I'm going to get the thick paint anyway now because I'm going to write down that I'm on break. We're gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break now, and ooh, that's too thick. Thick again. On break. And I'm gonna start up my actual project. Or, well, you know, again, as always, the offer is there. If anyone drops in at this point, feel free to suggest what you'd like to see me draw, and offer is open. I will, like, look into it at least, and we might do it. But I do have a thing I want to draw, just in case there's no one here, which, again, reality of Twitch is that might happen. So, if no one shows up to tell me, you know, you should draw this Mr. Minsk, like, I have my own idea. Gonna give a clue. It is in fact Apex related. I want to go back to Apex Legends with a picture, but you guys can marinate on what it could be. You can probably guess from my tastes what it is actually, but we'll return to that in 5 to 10 minutes. So everyone, stay safe, get hydrated, get bio-braked, and so forth. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, bye. Hey, I'm back. Okay, cool. That went a little longer than I meant, that break. My apologies, everybody. Has anyone showed up on the stream in the meanwhile? No, we have no viewers. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah. So, I guess we will go forward with my idea then. Last chance, anybody want to drop in and give me a suggestion to draw? Seems not. Okay. We're gonna queue up the picture. No, sorry, hold on. This one's a wide picture. Oh, yeah. Oh, shice. Okay, there we go. So, you can probably guess what I like. In terms of characters, one of the things I really like is robots. So, in Apex Legends, we have a new robot, Ash, the new character. Really like playing as her, by the way. Pretty cool stuff. When you can pull off those teleports with her. Feels great. Yeah. Anyway, so... At last my dream has come true. There are 3 robots, which means you can do a trios game with 3 robots in it in Apex now. You know, Pathfinder, Revenant, Ash. So I thought I'd draw like a little picture with all 3 of them here being cool. So I was thinking like I could have close up on the faces, like Ash's face here, Revenant here, Pathfinder in the middle, a little bit to the back, everyone kind of posing, kind of like, from the neck up shots. I'm at least thinking that Revenant has the RE45 pistol that he's like cocking, he's like sliding the receiver? Don't know how guns work. The thing you slide on the top of a pistol. And I think like Pathfinder, because he's all cutesy, I want him to kind of like doing like a little Cub Scout salute thing, and he's got like I was thinking the Mastiff shotgun on his shoulder was my thing. Ash, I don't know, like I want her to be the most frontmost and kind of looking at the viewer, kind of like here, giving him a side glance. I haven't really like decided yet what gun she should have, or should she just have the sword, like she's like kind of, swords going here. I might just do that, honestly. Like the sword is kind of like central to her design, so I think I might just do that. Chewing on my stylus, that's not good. I'm gonna break my stylus if I do that. So like it would be like whooshing. Her sword does like that splitty thing, so like something like that, and then she's like doing this. Grr. Nah. Something like that. It would probably be a little bit bigger, actually. I'm doing it on the topmost layer again. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I don't know what other gun she would have, like, here, like... Just have the sword there. Imagine she's, like, got the sword going there. Then I'm thinking Revenant is gonna have, like... She's got the pistol here. And, I haven't looked up any pictures of these characters yet. I'm just like these very basic, like, shape things here now. It's got the pistol. The fingers here, creepy body fingers. Grr. It's kind of what the RE45 looks like, the auto pistol. Yeah, oh no, hold on. Here. Grr. No. A little silly there. And then finally, oh gosh, I'm gonna actually have to look up Pathfinder. I know he's got the big old Cyclops face here, but what exactly does it look like? Some great music. This is freaking from Action Doom 2, Urban Brawl, and I didn't realize it had such awesome music in it. I do have to play that eventually, but good shit. Yeah, hold on. Apex Pathfinder. No, I'm just gonna he's gonna just have like a big dumb Cyclops face here. Dumb. I love him. He's my boy. Gonna move Revenant a little bit to the side here. Okay. Oops. I always do this, forget to change the tool. There we go, there's our lad. There's our hero lad. Freaking Pathfinder, you beautiful son of a gun. Oops, switch the color again. This is from Fury. I can't remember which boss this is, though. This song here. Good stuff. Hold on, I gotta look up who the song is. Oh, sorry, I'm really curious. Wisdom of Rage. Right, okay. Who is... Is that the Aboriginal looking dude? The kind of Zen Master guy with the shields? Which, by the way, I know I haven't played Fury yet when I watched the playthrough of Fury, and they got to that boss, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be playing Fury. Well, but then I saw a later stream, actually, a later playthrough of Fury, and actually there's a very simple way to fight. To make the Aboriginal guy fight easier, the Zen dude with the shields, if you only use charge shots, you can remove the shields without tons of projectiles flying around. So, okay. Maybe I'll have to play Fury at some point. It's pretty rad. I don't remember the music being like this in that. I don't know. Here's the shotgun. And there's him doing the cute little Cub Scout salute. Aw. He's such a Boy Scout, that with Pathfinder, so it's more appropriate than a military salute. But do Boy Scouts have the same salute as Cub Scouts? I was in the Cub Scouts, but I never got to the Boy Scouts. Just pointless trivia here again. Yeah, I remember doing the Cub Scout salute, which is the 2 fingers go up to your temple, not the full 4 fingers. You know, that's a military salute. Cub Scout was the 2 fingers, your index and your middle finger. Your ring finger and your pinky are folded up underneath your thumb. That's what I'm gonna want to have him do. This kind of sounds like what was in the fight with that dude, that Australian-looking guy. I don't even remember if he was Australian in that game, but that was the energy I got from that character. The 3rd boss, if I'm not being super clear here, in Fury. Well, I like this setup so far. Like, this is actually, wow, cool. Turning out better than I thought at this point. Of course, I haven't really put much in the way of details here yet, so... Oh, boy. I call this Apex Robots. Well, you know... I guess... 2 of them are kind of like cyborgs. But see, Revenant's brain isn't even in his body. Like they keep downloading his consciousness into the Revenant body, and I think the mind itself is like backed up somewhere else. I'm not clear on Ash. Like, is Ashley's brain inside the Ash chassis? Or not, like, I know Ash only has 1 body. Okay, like if she gets blown up, that's the story over for Ash. Apparently. But I still don't know, like, does she have an actual human organic brain inside the Ash chassis, or, like, is it, again, just the downloaded brain thing, and there just happens to be only 1 copy of it? I don't know. Someone tell me who knows Apex. Let me know. Let me know what the trivia is. Jesus, this is a good jam. I mean, Fury had amazing music, obviously. The sniper woman who has that kind of like big flat hat thing. That's so sick, that song. I think it's called You're Mine. That's my favorite song from the soundtrack. It's so intense. Ah, classic Kingdom Hearts here. Very good, very good. So, I'm stalling here a little bit because I'm scared of drawing characters I've never drawn before. I mean, I've done Revenant actually, but actually I'm scared of drawing him as well. Let's start with Ash, because I feel like she's the most ahead in the picture. It's like Ash, then Revenant, and then the background is Pathfinder being like, I'm here too, friends. I am happy to be part of the robot trio. Oh, freaking Pathfinder, I love him. I haven't played as him at all, because I think the whole grappling hook stuff and ziplining, I'm like, that seems challenging to use effectively in a fight, but like... But I love the guy as a character. Pathfinder's so good. They're so cool. Oh, anyway, Ash. Huh, that's kind of funny. I write Ash into Google, and the first thing I get, or Ash and spacebar, and I get Ash Ketchum. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go, Pikachu. Your thunder types are like you can beat these 3 robots. You just gotta all-fry them. Okay. And then a great Ash impression, but whatever. Yeah, okay. Got some good pictures of, good pictures of, Ash here. Not sure if she would hold the sword, like, flipped up, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, well. We'll go with it anyway. In this picture, she's decided to be all fancy and kind of flip the sword up. Because, like, the blade end is down in the default pose, as far as I can tell. I guess I can show you it. Right here, like, you know. Like in my picture, like this part is like facing up, the like serrated edge. I guess it's serrated on both sides. But anyway, this curving part is to the up. But I'll give it a go. It's not that terrible, I don't think. Yeah, this is kind of a simple picture, like, honestly, when, like, you think about it, because, like, I'm avoiding drawing too much of these characters' bodies, but I like this, like, close-up to the faces, so... For freaking bite me. Okay, that's being too aggressive. I'm sorry, everybody. The point is, I just want to draw, like, something that's, like, just some faces. Draw full body shots of some character some other time. Like that. I will probably use the curvy line tool for the sword edges once I start the inking. Seems like the way to go about it, like, properly. I don't know how I'm gonna draw this, like, split down the middle part, especially because it's supposed to be, like, crackling and it's supposed to be glowing. I don't know how to get that effect at all. Of course, it's like nice and glowy, the lightning streaks here in the actual thing, but like I don't know how to convey that with just line art. Honestly, I wouldn't know how to paint that either. It would be quite challenging. We'll just go with something like that, I guess. If I can do like trying to find some good close-ups of Ash's face, but I can't really get any. That's a little too aggressive, that nostril there. I don't know. Shadow of the nose there. Let's see, can I do like that? She isn't quite so fierce, I don't know, but she is quite fierce still, some of these pictures, so I don't know. Uh-oh. Feels bad. It's Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2. Something like that, I guess. And now let's see. So let's remove that because that doesn't look right. She has quite an aggressive, not skull-like the way that not skull-ish the way that Revenant is, but like got like this hook here. Something like that, I guess. Oh man, her hood is way more involved than I realized. Wow, how do I draw this? Okay, I'll give it a go. Let's get the general shape first. Should actually be a lot more down this hood. Let's do it like that. It's gonna be like yes. Like it should be even wider. So let's do like that, I guess. Like a bit like that there. It's got like this kind of fabric look to it, which is a nice contrast with her robotic body having like these kind of not like a parka. I don't know what to call this kind of like fabric, but like the kind of like fluffy kind of like a winter jacket-y vibe to it. Oh jeez, there's like these hexagonal patterns here. I'd never even noticed that. Okay, fine. I'll try to there we go. There we go. Sorry, I've been really quiet. I'm like focusing really hard on this. I apologize. I do this sometimes when I'm just like, I gotta focus so hard on this thing, and then I just end up being a kind of bit of dead air. Sorry. I'm coming along okay. I feel like. That was from Windjammers, that music. Very cool. Can't really make out what exactly her body underneath looks like. She's got like some tubes here. I don't know if it's like a random tube there. Going there. There's some pictures where she's without her hood. That gives you an idea of the kind of wiring inside her. Inside her. Go? Yeah. It's coming along quite fine. Okay, well, yeah, I'm enjoying this picture so far. Pretty happy with how Ash looks. Just, Just gonna have to put some of these weird bits again. I don't know. I don't know really how to draw these properly. Like, it looks strange, but like. Does she have the? I can't tell. Does she have? I can't tell if she has these hexagon patterns here as well. Oh, I don't know how to draw patterns at all. Awful. I'm awful at it. I'm suck. Ah. Oh well. Just gonna pretend there's a bunch of hexagons there, shall we? Hexagon. Hexagons, of course. The thing about hexagons is you can, like, squish them right between each other in a pattern like this without, you know, any gaps in between. They are the shape with the most sides that can be positioned like this. If you imagine an octagon, if you, like, try to shove an octagon next to it, you know, that make, like, this pattern. Put the side here. Man, this Tekken music's always good. Like, I forget about some of the twos, and then I hear something like this, and I'm like, wow. There's a gap left here in the middle. Like, you can't fit the octagons in a way that that gap wouldn't be there. But a hexagon... Look at that. No gap. Nice. Beautiful. Like, you can try and shove, like, a octagon there, but it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna fit there. It's gonna be left with these gaps, which look nice. I'm not gonna say that. Like, you're gonna make a nice pattern there as well. You can, like, alternate colors between the octagon and the little middle triangle. Not triangle, the square there. Diamond. But if you're looking for, like, shapes, like, meshing together perfectly like that, the hex is the best. The most sides. That is why old-ass Dungeons & Dragons adventures use hex maps. There's no gaps between the shapes. And hexes have, like, the least amount of variance between, like, you know, draw, like, a line from one end to the other, whereas, you know, the square, you know, the hypotenuse is quite a bit longer than the legs on a square. So that's why also they favor hexagons in maps, in, like, you know, maps in, like, RPGs. Yeah? You get it? I hope so. Oh gosh, it's time I draw a Revenant, isn't it? Or I guess, just... This is some of her shoulder, I guess. No, it would be more appropriate to be, like, here. Jesus, this is messy. I'm such a messy guy. I feel like it should be much bigger, but... This shoulder, but... Such a good song. Is this Ryo Hamamoto? I bet it is. Yep, that's the one. Those intense guitars gave it away. Nah, I'm not feeling great about this shoulder here, but oh well. Now let's get to my boy, Revenant. Still my favorite. He's fun to play as, and he's hilarious. What a giant edgelord he is. Ash is kind of a edgelord as well, but not as big as oh gosh, Revenant. Like, Revenant is the edgiest edge lord. It's kind of funny, the two robots is like the super edge lords, and then like Pathfinder. Hi, fellas! I love being a robot. Yay! No, hold on, again. Finger discipline, let's come on. Although I guess Revenant's the kind of guy like, whatever, I don't care. Someone gets shot in my way, whatever. I feel like Revenant wouldn't exactly care so much about trigger discipline. I guess there's situations where even he'd be like, it wouldn't behoove me to just randomly accidentally shoot a person. Thankfully, I believe that is an RE45 that Revenant is holding in a lot of these stills from his character trailer, so I actually making life a little easier for myself here. I can just kind of look at that gun. For Pathfinder, I'm going to have to look up what the Mastiff looks like, but I think we'll manage. Still thinking about Ash's shoulder. I was like, you probably would see the shoulder in this picture, but now, like, I'm just like, how do I put it there? Okay. Sorry, I was like, I had to put the stylus in my mouth for a bit. Marvel Puzzle Quest. Sounds like some kind of tablet or mobile game. No clues what that is. That's what this song's from. Pardon me. A bit yawny there. Let's try to at least get this gun done, and I think I'll start closing soon for the day. I should probably look up what an RE45 looks like in Apex. Hey, Jesus. Just in case, I'm not sure what. Maybe that's a P20 that he's holding. And yeah, kind of actually, yeah, I think that's a P20 that he's holding in the character trailer. So yeah, let's get this RE45 here. Now let's see. So he's got his left hand that's pulling the slider back. It's like the RE45 has its own built-in, like, kind of little aiming reticule thingy there, so I'll just try to get that there. There we go. That's what the RE45 looks like, kind of. The hands look like holding the RE45. Let's, just gotta work on the actual. Oh, interesting. It's got a very boxy. This one, the trigger there. Hey, Donkey Kong! Yay! Love me some Donkey Kong. So it's actually got like this quite extended bit here. Just gonna do it, trying to like do it. Man, I should stop drawing guns all the damn time, because I'm not cut out to draw guns. They always end up as the most awful thing in the world. guess I should try to make them less stupid looking, but that's something that I can't stop. Because I'm terrible. Shouldn't his, like, fingers be way bigger if his hand here is this big? God, I'm an idiot. Okay. More appropriate, I'd say. A little bit closer to how big his hand is there. There we go. Yay! Okay, let's go back to what... Apex. Let's go back to Apex Legends. Let's go back to Revenant here. Oh yeah, by the way, freaking Ash has those same stripes coming down her face that Revenant has. I gotta look up that again. Sorry, I forgot to add those on her face. My apologies. Let's back that up real quick. Ash, yeah. She also kind of has a bit of cracks on her face now that I look at it. You know, I'm trying to like replicate those? I don't know. She's got like a porcelain look to her face here. She's also got like these kind of lines, like little shadows underneath her eyes. Just gonna draw those there. Now that I look at her just a smidgen closer. There we go. Yay! Back to Revenant once again. Oh man, drawing Revenant is hard. I kind of wanted it to be, again, just wanted to be really angry, so I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit here. Just a little bit exaggerate there. Jeez, am I making his nose too cloud nosy again? I can't tell. can't tell if I'm making him too clown nosy. Very tricky. Okay, now let's get his classic do-rag here. Oh, love that shit. Robot with a do-rag. Love that. Oh, this is ska. I love it. Okay, let's see. This is apparently from Incredible Crisis, this song. I remember that was like really weird. Very kind of Katamari energy with that game, as I recall. Strange little Japanese number. Something like that. It's an amazing song. I love this. I've never heard this before, but like I'm already like completely in love with this nonsense. As always, I think if I was actually coloring an image, I would like just paint this symbol in, but since I'm only gonna be doing line art, I better like draw the line art for this shape already here. Oh right, that's the freaking... Okay, I was like, why is his nose so weirdly shaped? Why did I draw it so weirdly shaped there? But like, that's the freaking reticule on the RE45. Yeah. I was like, what the heck am I doing there? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, no comments yet. Oh, wait, what's this? It's a whisper. Bye followers and... Okay, never mind. What a load of bullocks. Why would you whisper that to me? I don't know. Lovely song. I liked it. Looking at the image here on the stream, giving me a different perspective. Guess it's turning out okay. I feel like I like the picture I did originally of Revenant better. This right here. What did I do differently here? Not really anything crazy different. Kind of drew this together, I guess. A little smaller, I don't know. So we can remove some of those lines right there. There we go. Oh shit, you know what is a problem is this shape should be much more... Yeah. Duh. It's supposed to be on the center of his forehead, so why the hell did I put it like that? Who knows? I'm dumb. I don't know. I think that's I'm sure a lot of people who like get really engrossed in art like this will miss a detail like that. So yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I really like the picture I just made of Revenant. So what am I doing differently here? I think his nose should be smaller. That would really help. Got a big old schnoz. Big old schnoz on Revenant there. Maybe a little too big old. There we go. Still review my old picture. I really did like this. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can... Make him just a little bit angrier there. Yeah. There we go. Kind of like... Yeah, I think we can live with that. Yeah, I can live with this picture, even though I feel like something about it is like, you know, throwing me off because I really like this picture a lot. So, I don't know, but I can live with it. Anyway, I'm thinking, I'm gonna finish up here. I'm gonna finish up here with this Revenant picture. And we're gonna draw, next time we're gonna do Pathfinder, and then we're gonna do some inking. Is, I think, our vibe. And his shoulder over there. Kinda like that. Yeah. Doesn't the shoulder show up in this angle? Who the hell knows? Well, better artists than me would know. Probably like more like this, honestly. Guess that's just supposed to be his hand there. There we go, make that a little, like, narrower, those eyes, he just looks so much more eviler now. His mouth looked almost like twisted down there for a minute, but not really... Ooh, I don't know, that looks weird. No, let's not do that. I make his jaw too strong. Like, he has a very strong jaw. I don't know. I like that, I guess. There we go. Actually, I liked it when it was frowning a little bit, so let's see if I can twist it back down. Actually, I kind of like that more. We'll just leave it like that. Like, the picture's turning out fine, I think. Somehow I just like more the image I did for Revenant when I did that original. I wonder. Let's save real quickly because I'm making some crazy shit. I wonder if his head's too tall for my tastes. So I think I like that a little bit more when it's like that, and I don't know. His head is quite tall, but yeah, I think I like that more. What do you guys think at home? Does it look better with his head like a little bit narrower down like that? I think it works a little bit better like this. Because I was about to start even squishing it down with some free transform, but maybe it might not be the right move after all. Well, again, let's freaking save and let's quickly test it out, bro. I don't know. I don't know, I think that kind of looks cool. I don't know, actually, the pointy head looks pretty good. He's got kind of a big head, so a narrow, big head. I think we'll go with that. I think that's all right. Still feel like his fingers should be a little bit bigger though, so. Like that, I guess. Alright, it's going all along very well, I'd say. I hope I can draw Pathfinder, who's a character I've never drawn, but so was Ash, and I think I did all right with her. Next time we're gonna do... I guess I will do this on stream, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking, should I finish this on my own? But I've got some other stuff I'm doing on my own, so I'll try to queue up a stream for this in the near future so we can keep chugging along with this image. Hopefully it works out all right. Hopefully we'll be happy with the finished product. But, yeah, it's looking fine. I hope everyone enjoyed watching it today. I enjoyed streaming it, certainly. Got back in the groove. I got into it better than I expected. Again, drawing these Apex characters, I was like, am I gonna pull it off? But I like these characters, so I gotta give it a go at least. The old college try. Old collegiate try. Yes. Alright, yeah, it was fun, and I hope we get to do it again soon. So, if you're watching this, if you dropped in to watch this live, that's great. If you're watching this on the VODs on the YouTube, that's also great. Hope you enjoyed, and sploosh. We will see again in the near future. Bye, everybody!